Alright guys, welcome back. I believe this is war number 9 in Alliance War Season 25. I am taking Path 5 for the first time and Path 9. So Path 5 is going to be with the main account. We got Warlock, Doctor Doom, and Magneto. So let's start it off. We got this Cull Obsidian. Now the first couple fights I did have to speed up. I did so many fights this war. I think we had 15 fights in total, 14 solos, one unfortunate death. We'll see later on. Won't tell you exactly which one it was. I'll have to wait and see. But these first couple fights went pretty easy. This is, I think, ebb and flow knockdown. So he has that protection up there. There's two of them. One of them is for the knockdown. One is because he's an extra large champion. I don't really care that he had a little. That I triggered the protection there at the end. He went down pretty easy. Now we got Magneto against this House of Bloodstone. Also ebb and flow knockdown. And I can't, unstoppable heavy attacks. So just had to be a little careful. I know I had that issue a couple wars ago where she was shrugging off my parry really quickly. So I was just playing it a little extra careful just in case. But there I can weave in the specials, not take down the protection, and yeah, I'm pretty comfortable evading that special one. So not too worried about this Elsa here. Also, always like to use a mutant just in case to avoid the degen if they had suicides on. Next, we got this Sorcerer Supreme, Symbiote Supreme with steady build-up Fury, and this one here, I just want to throw specials because every few seconds whoever has more power, it's going to like swap power between them. So here I'm just going to spam special ones the entire time. I don't want to, if I try to build up and then I mess up with the timer, then he's going to get a bunch of power, and I just don't want to deal with Symbiote Supreme's specials. So Doom is just going to keep him pretty much under wraps. So again, nothing too crazy with these with these like Section 1 fights. So I did speed them up a little bit just so that the video didn't get too long. I had like, I think I had over 40 minutes of like footage to edit down. All right, now I'm taking the junior account on Path 9 for the first time, so I never do that. So here we're going to give Mephisto, seemed like he was going to be my best option. I wanted him for a fight in the boss circle on Hazard Shift, and I figure I might as well just take him for these first couple Hazard Shift fights as well. Darkhawk, I don't want to be using my specials because I don't want to knock him down, but unfortunately taking those special ones on the block wasn't great. I guess the block proficiency for Mephisto isn't that great. Also, I don't have willpower still on my junior account. So what I could have taken advantage of it if you run Mephisto on Hazard Shift is that you should be able to get the healing when you get those active incinerates on you. Because he's incinerate immune, you should be able to go ahead and get some willpower healing from it. But because I am not running, I haven't unlocked willpower yet on my junior account, I can't take advantage of that. So I do throw a potion onto Mephisto here. Again, Hazard Shift on against this Nightcrawler. Again, I'm all the damage I'm pretty much taking is going to be some chip damage from blocking. Just because I don't want to weave too many full combos in there and risk him getting the evade. So for the most part, this works out completely fine. I'll throw my special 3 here, which gives him a full power drain. Also, I don't want to use too many special ones because I want to keep my my persistent charges for the fight in the boss circle. So I did throw one there, but I think after that I'm like, okay, I'm just going to hold on to it. I'll gain 1 from finishing this fight, and I'll have 3 when I go in. Because those persistent charges, they can help keep the buffs down with the soul imprisonment, and they can also work as backup healing. So if you drop below a certain percentage. So I guess I did use another one here. because I just wanted to get him down taking too much damage. Next, we have Magneto. I guess this buff and balance Matador. So right here at the very beginning, it definitely says parry on the left. You can rewind and look at it. I definitely parried, but he hit right through me. I'm not 100% sure if there are anything that stealth suit Spidey. I've never really had that issue before. I parried no problem the rest of it, but definitely when I look back at it, I was thinking maybe I timed it, but the parry was definitely on the screen. Okay, now we got a Korg Mini on Mixmaster, and we had a teammate throw on the guidance boost with the white Magneto. Thank you very much. And I went in with Dr. Doom, the new 6-star rank 3 version on my main account. And so because of the guidance boost, I can freely parry. He can't shrug off anything because it's passive parries. Now, in the past, I've said that I've really sucked at evading Korg's special 1. And you can see there I got a little bit of it, but then I have been practicing. And I actually pull out some confident evades. I think I looked at that one and said, okay, Doom's pretty tanky. He's not taking that much damage there. Let me try it again, and boom, get the full evade. But then I just have to remember that I can't attack right back in, or else I'll get the evade from the Mixmaster. So let's see. I'm more impressed with this fight just from how many times I was able to actually evade Korg's special 1 in Alliance War. Because if you've watched my stuff in the past, I usually just eat it every single time on the block. There, almost got that one. So that was I'm 1 for 3 so far in this fight. But I think we actually get some nice full evades on the special 1. Just spent a bunch of time dueling him. There's another one. So now we're 2 for 4. We're going at 50% on the special 1 evades. Get off a nice special 2 there. Again, special 2, when he doesn't have the rock stacks, that's going to give you the most amount of damage here. Oh, that's another nice evade on the special 1. Give me another one. So now we're way above 50% here. We're doing great on the special 1 evades. I don't know if I could I'd have to duel him again to see how good I can still do it. But for this one, I felt like I was in the zone. I felt really happy after this fight that I was like, yes, give myself a pat on the back after this one. Drop another special 2, and he's down. So I was very happy with that Mixmaster Korg fight. Next, we continue up the middle. We've got this Professor X. I believe this is the one that has Crumbling Armor and Footloose. But with Warlock here, I really wasn't too worried. I just have to be careful just to remember that Professor X does have that falter timer. So I just have to keep an eye on it. Here, I'm going to evade that special 1. Now he has the falter timer on, so I'm just going to wait until the Unstoppable and evade goes away. Throw 1 whiff in there to get rid of the falter, and then go back into the parry heavies. The bleeds and the degen are doing a ton of work. Here, I think I'm going to drop a special 2 on him. He's almost done. I think the falter is there. I'm going to throw my special 1. So the first hit whiffs, and then the second one's connect, and he's down. So great little fight there. Next, we're on continuing path 5 in section 2. We have this Nova on Ebb and Flow Intercept, and he's usually there, I believe, because if you try to intercept him, then you can get auto-blocked. So I go with Magneto, and Nova is a hashtag metal champion, so if I do go for the intercept, I can't get auto-blocked because of the magnetism. So that's great. And I just think Magneto's just going to pound him regardless of that ebb and flow intercept there. So I'm going to go in and I am just going to bait his special 1 as many times as I can this fight without screwing up. And I'm just going to try and build to a special 3. I'm still not great at the reparry. So I'm not going to be getting off those parries. I get a nice little intercept there. Here again, just pretty comfortable with his baiting his special 1 there. I'm going to charge it up just to get the second prowess there. Drop a special 3 on him. Still does quite a bit of damage. Let the bleeds do some work. And again, just continue hit him with the special 1 evades and counters. So I've got my extra furies right now. Dropping a special 1 on him. That did a ton of damage. And he's down. So really nice counter to that Nova. Next, we've got the Ebb and Flow Intercept. Redoubled Determination, I think it is. Let's take a look here. Yep, this Abomination. I've seen this one in the past. Going with Warlock. He's a great counter to this one. Just got to sit there and parry at the beginning. That first one obviously doesn't go. Thank you, Kabam. There we get a couple parries. I'm just going to build up the infection. So there we go. Now we have the infection. So really it's only like 1-2 hits. If his power is drained enough, I'll throw the heavies and let the bleeds do some work. But I'm basically constantly power draining him with the infections. And I felt pretty confident on this fight. And then we'll see what happens. Felt really good here. I've got get a little intercept in there. Or at least I tried to there. Still has the protection up. But looking at the damage that's taking away, I'm not too worried about necessarily weaving in an intercept. So here I throw my special 3. I'll get the full power drain on him going. I'll get a little bit of healing. Spit him out over there. Alright, so I'm almost at full health here. So far, so good. So again, just weaving in those parries, watching his power bar go down, making sure I only do 1 or 2 hit combos or 1 heavy, depending on where he is in the power bar. And I'm feeling great here. He's less than 50%. Again, everything is working well so far, and then right there, I don't know what happened, and I am just like, oh god, gotta get the A game going. Luckily, I'm close to a special 3. We're going to drop that special 3, try and get a little bit of healing going back. So even when I go back there, I don't know what happened, if I tried to go for the parry and it didn't, or he just kind of... it's always a dance when you're trying to get these consistent parries off, because the AI is not just going to consistently run into you every single time. Right? They're going to pause, they're going to do their own shimmy. I know when I do Doc Ock, I always do a similar thing of like I kind of have to move a little bit, or maybe almost hit block a second early, just try to bait them into coming in. So that's fine. So I managed to eat that combo and then get right back into the fight here. A little disappointing, but pretty happy with how this goes. So this is not my death. So it looked like it might have been, but it wasn't. So I was able to get through this one nicely. I know this one can be definitely a tricky fight if you don't have the right counter for it. All right, one last special 2, and he is down. Okay, next we go back onto path 9 in section 2. I've got this Dragon Man on Window of Opportunity stun, one eye open, and even though I'm saying to myself the whole time, okay, don't, let's build up to a special 3, let's build up to a special 3. I even threw that advanced power boost on because I wanted to build up to a special 3. I still end up throwing a special 2 and take a little bit of degen damage because of the armor break on Dragon Man, so not even learning from my previous war myself. But Dragon Man just takes up a lot of the screen on that special 1. So just a lot of evades. like, and if you forget about the timing on it, so I'm consistently dashing back on those ones, and you don't really want to get put up against the corner because then he's going to give you extra damage. So I kind of threw that special too, also just because I was in the corner there, and I tried to give myself some spacing. There he puts me back in the corner again. And now I'm just going to try and hit into his block. I just want some spacing on the map here. Alright, we evade that last bit in the up against the wall. Here we get a nice bait on counter on his heavy. Again, stuck up against the wall. Don't really want to be there. There we finally build up to a special 3. We'll drop it and finish this fight. So, you know, pretty happy. Again, Magneto, great counter to Dragon Man. He is #metal. Doesn't look like it, but he's a robot. Okay, next we have this Kingpin on, again, it's Window of Opportunity, Stun, just Empowered Immunity. So I don't want to give him, I don't want to put bleeds. Well, I guess I could put bleeds on him. He's not bleed immune. He's just going to shrug him off anyways. So again, I'm probably just going to build up to a special 3. Pound into his block because I don't want to parry, and I want to sit there and bait special 1s. So for the most part, this one works out okay. I get a nice little intercept there. Another bait on the special 1, and I can do that against Kingpin all the time. There have been some, like, I think there's a boss in Act 6, and that's pretty much all you're doing all day is baiting special 1s. And again, the problem with any Window of Opportunity stun node is any accidental parries. And here the timer is up again. I'm going to get off the special 3. Again, feeling pretty good about this fight, not too worried about it. Looks like I'm going to get some decent damage off the special 3. And he came in really fast there, hits me. I get an unintentional parry, and again, gotta flip the hat backwards. Gotta go. Bring out the A game. Eat that special 2 on the block before I can get any adrenaline healing. There, I use that special 1 to help myself get out of the corner. Gives me a little bit of adrenaline healing back. So now I just want to see, can I finish this fight off? No more screw-ups. Get a nice intercept there. Made another special 1. Throw my own special 1. That bleed sticks. And we finish him off. So another close call. That was not my death. But we're getting there. Next, I brought this Guillotine 2099 specifically just for this Apocalypse. I knew I was on Rage. I knew I wasn't going to have a chance to get my finish with the special 3 beforehand. I didn't really have any fights lined up for that. So here, we're just going to go ahead and stick with special 2s and just block his specials and try and push him to special 2. So similar to, I guess, when I used to take him on the bosses. So I don't want to do special 1s and trigger protection. But this is no problem. I'll just take these, no reason to try and evade it at this point. I think I'm feeling pretty confident about this. The special 2s are also going to, again, build up my combo meter pretty fast, so help me do more damage. Here, we'll block the special 1. And again, Guillotine 2099, this is my junior account that has the 6-star rank 3. So, she's pretty beefy. So I'm not taking a heck of a lot of block damage there. Here again, push him to a special 2. Evade the last bit. Go in. Throw my own special 2. Again, same thing. So it's working out really great. Really not too worried about this fight in particular. I I believe it's a Thing boss, and someone else brought in, I think, a Void to take him, so I didn't have to worry about it, which let me bring, you know, some other counters, take some different fights. So it's good. Again, nice evade on the back end of that special 2. Bait another special 1, and he's almost down. So that's great. Over 100 hits, throw that special 1 to finish him off. Alright, so as you can see, I haven't died so far. Now we've got this Hazard, Shift, Stun Immune, Vision Arcus. I brought Mephisto specifically for this one. He's Poison Immune, Incinerate Immune, Cold Snap, and Frostbite Immune. But, so I wasn't sure at the beginning of this fight if the Soul Imprisonment was going to keep his, how long it was going to keep his power gain proccing. So at the moment, I should have thrown my special 1 right before there. And because I threw it too late, I let him get to that first power gain. And I think if I would have thrown the special 1 and spammed the couple special 1s that I did have to get the Soul Imprisonment going again, then I could have stopped the power gain from happening for longer of the fight. So again, I've missed that window twice in this one. So I think I could have done it a lot better. So 2 times I've let the power gain stack without getting the Soul Imprisonment off. So now I think I was debating whether or not I should hold on to that 1 persistent charge just as some backup healing if I get hit. Here I'm going to go ahead and throw my special 3. I get the 1-time full power drain on him. And even though I've let him gain way too many stacks of power gain, the fight is still going okay. I can't really get too many hits in there without him, you know, I don't really want the armor break on myself. I don't want to be taking too much damage. And again, if I would have had if I would unlock willpower, I could definitely get, benefit a ton from the healing, because during the Incinerate phase, I would just be getting free healing the whole time. So here I counter with my special 2. He keeps getting power way too fast. Even if he does throw the specials, I'm only weaving in a hit here or there. Now I decide, okay, let's go ahead. Let's throw those special 1s. Let those Incinerates do some damage, even though he's got a little bit of willpower healing. So I'm feeling like, okay, let's see if I can get him down now. And then I had taken a couple special 2s on the block. So there, I was able to take it on the block, no problem. And it's just a lot of damage on the block. I'm looking at the health bars, seeing if I can finally finish him off, if he's going to throw the specials nicely. I'm actually getting some nice crits there. And again, right there, I get another nice block on the special 2, and then I take a little bit of a combo. It's a little frustrating, this one. It's kind of fighting each other's health bars, who's going to die first. And I mistimed my evade there. I shouldn't have ever evaded his special 2, but I think I meant to block. I dashed back, and I got clipped, and that's my death for this war. Very frustrating. So I go back in, heal up, and finish him off, no problem. So I think, again, with willpower, he'd be Mephisto's actually a really awesome hazard shift counter. Doesn't always work for every single fight that's on there, but for some tricky ones, he's definitely pretty good. You saw him last war for Dragon Man on, and I think I could have easily gotten the solo with this one. Last but not least, we were trying to figure out who was going to take this Nick Fury here with Brute Force and Spry. We throw on, again, thank you to the teammate, throwing on the White Magneto pre-fight. So now I can avoid the Limber. I choose to go in with Dr. Doom. He's still got almost full health. So here I just got to be careful. I can parry him, no problem. The Limber is completely negated with the guidance pre-fight from White Magneto. I just have to be careful here to watch his tactical charges. Right? I just have to be careful on that. Here I actually get a nice evade on the end of his special one and counter. But I do just have to be careful. He's sitting there at 13 charges. I just have to make sure that I manage his unblockable. What I don't want is him to get to a special 1 when he's unblockable. If he has the special 2, I don't really care. So there's special 2 when he's unblockable, no problem. Let's go in and get him back to put him over the top of those tactical charges from 20 back down to now he's sitting there only at, well, he's back to 12 again. Again, push to special 2, that is the name of the game here. So there, I'm going to intercept with my special. Nice clutch move there. Again, still get those parries off while he's in the first phase. And I can get one last parry off there. I missed on that heavy, but that's okay. So now I am going to go ahead and I'm not going to do a full combo after that special 2 because again, I want to keep his tactical charges down and I want to let him get as much self-damage as I can. Now here, while he's still unblockable, that's like he's not unblockable yet. Now I'm going to go full combo into special 2, push him over the tactical charges and back where he's still not unblockable. So that was a great fight against that Nick Fury. So that's the last of my fights for this war. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next one.